I just want to see how I should... Let me just move Pokemon Go a little bit here. Oops. Welcome to the stream, hope everyone's doing well. So today I'm just gonna be chilling here. I'm gonna pop an incense and go. I just want to see how I should... Let me just move Pokemon Go a little bit here. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to... Oops. I have the stream on in the background. My bad. Alright, just making sure everything's good. Sorry about that. Alright, real quick. I'll check one of these. Actually, let me Mega Evolve a Fairy type Pokemon. I think I have Altaria. That would work. Where are you? Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oops. Welcome to the stream, hope everyone's doing well. And I'm gonna Shiny Hot Basculin here in Pokemon Violet to start. Hey Chimchar, welcome. Sorry, I'm like kinda last minute here. Alright, we got that. Let's catch some of these now. Doing good, that's great to hear, bud. Alright. Got that all situated. Give me 1 second here, then we'll continue on. Alright. That's my catch of the day. Well, let me get this set up so I can easily catch stuff and go. And then I'll make I'll pretty much knock out 60 here in this mass outbreak for Basculin. And then we'll make a sandwich once we get 60 knocked out. We'll try to Shiny Hot Basculin to start our stream, and then we'll also be checking our Togetic here. I'm just getting it set up here on like a tripod. You're farming the new 7-star. Yo, Ada, welcome. Good, that's awesome, yeah. Holy smokes. I just caught this here. That's crazy. Let me, it's cutting up the CP. I'm trying to think how I want to frame this. Maybe like this is fine. Alright. That's crazy, I just caught this here. Yo, Danielle, if you're watching this, catch the ones that are here, because there's like a 98% Togetic here. Yo, what's up, Reverse Dawn? Good to see you. You're trying to play Breath of the Wild? I've never played it. How is it? I've heard good things about the game. I'm gonna check these real quick before I pop an incense. It's insane fun. That's cool to hear. Maybe I'll try it one of these days. I'm gonna turn on vibrate as well. Oh! Wait. Shiny Togetic! Are you still playing Pokemon Go? Did the raid update change your opinion of this game at all? For me, I'm getting a free shiny today. Oh, I mean, I'd even pop an incense and I already got a shiny. That's sick. Alright. Dang, that's a lot of candy. Sweet. You found shiny Lugia yesterday? 12.8k resets. Yo, congratulations. I'm proud of you, Reverse Dawn, for pulling through the hunt. That's sick. Alright, I need to knock out more. Basculin. Yo, actually, Ad, are you down to give me a water boost, by chance? You got it in a Premier Ball also? Yo, that's sick. That'll look great for Lugia. Yeah, no problem. Oh, wait, no, you're playing Breath of the Wild, that's right. Yo, Librarian Vibes, great to see you. That's right, I just remembered you were playing Breath of the Wild. Yeah, there's no rush. You don't even have to do it like right now. You don't even have to do it at all, to be honest. Because I still have to knock out 60, but if you're down, like, sure. So this is an interesting spot because this is the only bit of water. And if I get a sandwich boost, then I'm assuming most of these land spawns will just be removed, right? Or maybe they'll turn into like Psyducks. The first one you opened was a shiny? Yo, congratulations. That's awesome. But catch the one that is 1119 because it's a 98% one that was spawning here. Yeah, catch this one. If you find it. It should still be here because it's just like, you know, at the very beginning of the event or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna pop an incense real quick and go. So we can actually get that going. Let me turn on vibrate so I don't miss some of these spawns because I won't be paying attention entirely. And let's try to knock out our 60 Basculin so we get the increased shiny odds here. That was your shiny? Oh my gosh, yo, that's awesome. So you have a 98%. That's great. Definitely evolve that one into Togekiss. That'll be good for raids and stuff. That's awesome. Yo, at some point you should like bring your phone up here and I'll show the stream because that's crazy. That's good luck. What do you think of this setup? Do you like this at all? Like, is this cool? Is this chill? Also, I have my Portland goal up if anyone's interested in contributing. I'm gonna get my buddy out. You're done playing. I mean, honestly, you could just get the XL candy. It'd be pretty easy. Like, if you evolve something, it's like, if you mega evolve something that's, what is it? Fairy or Flyer? Mega evolve your Aerodactyl. Because you'll get more candy whenever you catch these, and you could actually probably max your Togekiss. Here, I'll show them real quick. Well, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, shit. Keeps like cutting out. Well, it's like... There. It's... That's the shiny. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly, in this. Is there any way I can, like, prove? Hold on, I can just back out and show you on the... Let me go to recents real quick. It'll show you the shiny icon on the CP. There you go. You can see it. 1119 shiny. Here you go. Here, actually, I'll mega evolve your Aerodactyl for you. 1 second. Which one is the one that you usually do? Oh yeah, it's this one. Here you go, babe. What a lucky catch. Alright, I'm gonna get this photo bomb in too. It's my desk. I like my desk. It's worn and torn. That's for sure. Paint's just like chipped off in some places too. Yeah, what's up, Liam? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, bud. I had synchronized Timid Alakazam party lead and I won the coin flip lottery. You did your Pidgeot? Good call. That's a good call for sure. Flying or fairy for sure. That's crazy she caught the 98% shiny. That was sitting here, that's nuts. Why can't I be that lucky? Alright, I'm not seeing like Basculin at all because of these land spawns. You got a no attack one? No way! Are you serious? You down to trade that to me? I mean, To be fair, like, Indeedee's kind of fallen off a little bit in this format, but like, it's still actually usable. Like, Trick Room is a thing still. Dude, that's sick. I want that. That's crazy lucky. Yo, sick, thanks. I mean, I could trade it now even. I'm just knocking out these Basculin to get it ready for boosted shiny odds. I'll do this rocket balloon after my next incense spawn. So we already got one shiny on stream for community day. That's pretty cool. I always like catching extras just to send it home. Yeah, real quick, do you want to trade first, Chimchar? Or do you want, or we could trade later. It doesn't really matter when. Because I'll just do the sandwich boost now for the shiny, because it'll help me, like, get more Basculin to knock out. Just, like, kind of going up and down the river here. Yeah, I thought this would be a very interesting outbreak to try to attempt. Okay, I got a Togetic here. Alright, that's about 30 so far, that's good. Yeah, that's no problem. I'll do the sandwich boost for now, you chill. We'll trade later even, it doesn't even have to be now. I appreciate you doing the hunt for me, yo. Chimchar's like been hunting this female Indeedee for me, pretty much. Or like a competitive Indeedee that's like legitimately caught. That's fucking sick, yo. It took a while, honestly. Even Ada's been doing it for a while, and it's just very unlucky because most of the time when all mine I've ever got have best in attack, meaning 31 IV. And ideally, like a psychic Pokemon that's a special attacker, you don't want to have attack IVs. You could get away with like, probably like, you know, 5 or lower or something potentially. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Like, Chimchar actually traded me, it's like a 2 or 3 attack IV shiny Fluttermane. And I did the stat calc, because at level 50, it doesn't even make an attack difference at all. Like, if a Murkrow or, like, even like a Meowscarada, if it used Foul Play on me, the IV difference from, like, 0 to, like, 4, or no, from 0 to 3, excuse me, it doesn't even have a difference on the calc. So, that was kind of cool to look at. So I was like, oh, so, like, a 2 or 3 IV shiny Fluttermane is actually usable and competitive, since it always goes down to level 50. Plus, it's a fairy-type Pokemon. Like, for the most part, you always Terra Fairy or something that's not even weak to Dark. So yeah, like that, like, one attack difference actually makes no impact on the matchup. So I might actually EV train the shiny that he gave me. Like, I already have, like, a no-attack one that I hunted with Sir Fizzbun and hit, like, when we did, like, a Union Room. We just sat there and we both caught Fluttermane over and over until one of us got it. With no attack. But it wasn't a shiny, it was just like a regular one. But it's cool to flex the shiny. I mean, like, Fluttermane right now is like, legitimately like... Alright, I'll trade with you real quick, Chimchar, and then I'll do the sandwich boost. 4420 will be the code for the trade. Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Let's just get this trade done and then I'll like get a Sammy boost. I appreciate that, Ada, for real. Did you play the community day at all? Is it already over where you're at? Isn't it like over? Alright, let me go to the trade screen. Yeah, it's over on the East Coast. Alright, 4420. I feel you. I mean, it's like you just get them and then you're done, in a way. Can't the grunt shiny Pokemon... Can't they still be shiny as like the grunt Pokemon? I should have done this already. Let's switch to... Alright, let me find like a throwaway I can just give you. so let's trade you this Toxicroak. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, grown-up stuff matters a little bit more. That's for sure. Thanks for trading the female NDD, I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm just gonna serve this. You caught it in Premier Ball too, that's pretty cool. Hey Sombra, welcome to Stream Shot, the Sombra Curse. One of my friends here on Twitch, great content creator. Okay. Thanks, yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Let's just catch this Layla up real quick. Let me just check this. 420 Layla, I just realized. Yo, that's crazy. You found one that has no attack. Dang, I might actually build a Sass fam team now. That's crazy. Alright, let's check our incense one. Thankfully it was still waiting for us. That's so crazy, to be honest. So I have one that has no speed. Wait, no, it's not in here. But I have one that's no speed somewhere also. I locked in that team for the challenge because I missed the last global challenge because I forgot to register a team. So I just decided to register a fun team. Just to at least, like, you know, get the item, the backpack, because I completely forgot to register. Which I was sad about, mainly because I could earn CP that way in these global tournaments that they're doing. I was legitimately, like, heartbroken about it, like, over the weekend when that happened. But thankfully, I've registered early. Alright, so what was I doing? I'm gonna go get my sandwich boost now. Thanks, Ada. That makes sense. Yo, for real though, thanks. That's crazy. That's what's cool about, like, streaming, because people, like, who are more just, like, collectors in the games, like, they enjoy, like, helping out build competitive teams. And they have way more, like, excessive resources. It's sick, yo. I really appreciate it, for real. You don't really see, like, Trick Room too much at tournaments, but they do appear, and it's, like, actually not bad. I mean, I haven't really run, like, I've always thinking about making a Trick Room team for fun to play this month before I go to Portland next month. Bronzelong's looking pretty solid in this, like, format, just because it's, like, immune to ground, so Fissure's not an issue. And essentially you can just, like, remove your weaknesses by terroring into an electric type. So it's kind of crazy. You had a Dreadnought outbreak, now I have 2 shiny Dreadnought and shiny Choodle. Yo, that's awesome. There was a point in Series A where Dreadnought was on rain teams and, like, actually putting in work. I wonder if it probably could still be really good, to be honest. Alright, let me, sorry, I'm, like, so distracted. Let me get in the group. And then we'll, like, continue on our Basculin hunt. Really appreciate the sandwich boost. Like, I know a lot of people legitimately just gen their Pokemon for competitive play, but I just don't like... I don't know, there's a part of me that, like, I wish, you know, Indeedee, Trick Room, and Raid did not exist in this gen. But at the same time, it's, like, annoying that some people are just so comfortable cheating like that. And it's like, there's really no way to stop it. Like, I mean, I don't really care that much. Like, it's more just, like, annoying. Like, I can't help but think, like, if I know you gender Pokemon, I'm, like, obviously, like, judging you slightly. But it's whatever, you know. Still gotta beat each other in the match where, you know. It just sucks, like, when you have to, like, hunt something like an Indeedee female that, like, isn't even, like, a guaranteed spawn. Like you have to like run around the map and hope you find one. And you might never find one. Like I don't remember the last one I've seen on my map, to be honest. What are you doing for Spide Ops? Why Spide Ops? Alright, I'll just like bring this. Thanks, Ada, appreciate it. Water boost. Please. Give me a water boost, please. Alright, catch the Togetic. Alright, let me get rid of this. Also, real quick. Let me find the link to the donate for anyone that's like interested. Yeah, if anyone wants to help donate towards my goal here, here's the link. Alright. Wait, what happened? It ended already. It ended before you have to do it again. The sandwich wasn't even done yet. I think you canceled it way too fast. Oh, it must have just been like a... Yeah, who knows what happened, to be honest. Oh, wow. It must have just disconnected. Ooh, a shiny Togetic. I'll take it. I think that's the second one. Alright, yeah, that's fine. It happens. It happens, you know. It's just part of the normal experience here. Right. Very nice. Got another one. Oh yeah, I understand. You can't do it in the same sequence if you're only working with two. Totally makes sense. Alright, let's catch this as well. Okay. I'm just gonna try to transfer some of these as we catch them, so we always have room. You're trying to get it for Sticky Web? I guess it is like, isn't it like one of the only Pokemon in this gen currently that gets that move? If I'm not mistaken, isn't Galvantula gonna be in the DLC? Wait, did I type something in wrong? Maybe I typed in the code wrong. Let me see. Yeah, I must have typed it in wrong. Galvantula will be kind of interesting because it gets Sticky Web. And it could tear away its terrible typing. I am interested when Pokemon Home finally is integrated with Scarlet Violet, because we can finally send Gimme Goal roaming form in from Go as well. Will there be a new Golden Go form? That'd be kind of crazy if they had like an alternate Golden Go. This one drives a car because he has a family. I think Golden Go is legitimately just like a representation of all the money Pokemon Go has made. Like, I mean, excuse me, like Pokemon has made over the years. It's like they're thanking us with like a visual representation of how much money they've made. It's iconic Pokemon. The coin Pokemon, I mean, you know what I mean? Yo, what's with this visual glitch? Or like, what are we on right now? I'd be a little concerned about eating this sandwich. It's almost like the incense smoke is blowing over into the picnic area. Sorry about that. It's just really windy. Wait, did it work? Right, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Ada. Alright, let me head back to... Was it over here? I think it was. Alright. Now we're gonna continue on knocking out Basculin and see if we get a shiny. Enjoy. Appreciate you giving me a little boost though. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, of course Psyduck's gonna appear too now, but it's whatevs. I wanted to do the Outbreak of Basculin because it's such a hard shiny to see the difference of. I thought this would be a pretty solid way to get it. Especially being in such an isolated area. Okay, I guess there's going to be Magikarp and Psyduck, technically. That Phalanx is messing everything up. Alright, let's check this Togetic here. No shine. Let's just throw a Pokeball at it. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Guess this didn't really affect the spawns around here that much, because like look at all these. I'm gonna picnic real quick and see if it does anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Chimchar. It is the easiest way to use them. I feel you. Maybe this is not the best area to hunt in. Like, what are you doing here? Like, one Basculin spawned. It's a nightmare spawn rate, honestly. Alright, there we go, we got like 3. Knock them all out. Because we're still working towards our 60. Oops, forgot to update that. Let's knock it out with Wing Attack. Wait, so you hate it, but you're just... Are you just doing the hunt for the move? Why don't you like it? I still need to shiny hunt that Pokemon at some point. It's a pretty cool shiny. I see. So you despise the Pokemon, but you love the utility of it. Well, I guess because it is like the only one that can do it. You're like, you don't really have options. So even if you hate it, it's like... God, maybe I need to knock out all these Pokemon too. Like, what the... Where are all the Basculin? Come on, Safer, just have a field day. Actually, I could just go this way, right? Can you just go up the wall? Despawn those, then I'll come back. Wow. Ooh, got a school of them. How lucky. Kill them. I don't think there's a shiny there. I think it's like slightly, like, later or something. I feel like we'd be able to tell if they were all next to each other, at least. Oh yeah, I still didn't go to GameStop. How long is that? How long is that going on for? I actually still need to go do that. There's still time for that event, right? I need to stop procrastinating stuff. It ends today, are you serious? Yo, can you save one for me? That's actually a great point, actually. Oh my gosh. Could I actually have it? It's all good if I don't get one. I'll survive, but I completely wasn't even thinking, like, yeah, maybe they won't even have them if you wait. Yo, I appreciate that, Veneer. That's really nice of you. Alright. Let me just keep knocking these out. Yeah, these are all just regular. At least we're... Okay, we finally knocked out about 60, I think. I'm gonna knock out a couple more. Type something? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean, did you DM me on Twitch? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Alright, let me check this Togetic that's below me. Yeah, let me knock out a few more and then we'll just kind of despawn them, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, I knew that it was just a Flying Terra one in a Cherish Ball. It's just a collector Pokemon to have. I appreciate that though, for real. I need to be more vigilant about getting those codes because it's like a great point that people might just hoard them. I feel like even the GameStop employees like pocket a bunch of them whenever they come in. Because there's times I've gone into distributions on day 2 at certain GameStops and they like judge me for coming like day 2. Like, what'd you expect? It's like, bro, why are you like even like being vicious at me? Like, you're trying to hide something? It's like crazy, you know? It's like why would they even have a distribution that lasts a week if they were gonna not have enough codes? And it's weird because in the past they used to just have like little machines that give off a signal at the locations. So there wasn't like a limit. It was just like you can only get one unique mystery code for like a save file. So you couldn't just like hoard them. Like how if you get these like cards out. It's really weird, like honestly. Like I miss the old way mystery gifts were distributed. Because it's like I said, as long as you just showed up, you were guaranteed to get it. I really appreciate that, Veneer. Maybe I'll claim that on stream here. Right, I'm gonna knock out just a couple more and then I'll start like just resetting. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess in a way that's kind of cool. Like, I guess that's better than like pocketing it and like profiting. Like if they're just giving them away to give to a bunch of kids, like that's fine. At least the kids get it. You know, it's not like some boomer just like selling them on eBay or some shit. So, you know, that's fine. I don't know. It's not fine, but it's... I'll accept it as a reality that I live in. You're like, that kid? I mean, it's definitely, it's like a privilege, for sure. I mean, it's like that privilege, it's that GameStop dad privilege. You know, everything's corrupt. Nothing is pure in this world. This guy's riding the burning flame that is GameStop. Like, wasn't GameStop on the verge of like bankruptcy and then it just like somehow managed to like survive? Like, that's crazy. The thing about the Basculin is like I legitimately cannot tell if these are shiny without like killing them. So there's a really good chance we might end up just clearing out this outbreak instead of getting a shiny. It's actually a really difficult shiny to tell. I don't think it's shiny. I guess I could just run into them and run away. But that's almost worse. I feel you. Yeah, just get a wild one. Because hunting for one in a 4-star raid is going to be a bit of a grind. Yeah, they were using like a loophole that most like people already use, like while in like the stock exchange, but because it was like, you know, I don't know how to, just because it was like not your typical, it's like hard to explain. Like a lot of like they pretty much like they used a loophole that's legal in the system, and because they were like making so much money from it, they tried to stop it. Or like only one, I think it was like Robinhood or something, like stopped all transactions on it. It's kind of weird in a way. Like, I think it's cause it's like not like poor people. I don't want to call these people poor, but like lower income people who aren't typically in the 1%, when they like exploit the system that rich people already exploit all the time, they like try to stop it. It's like, I don't know, it's very interesting. I have a friend that actually made a lot of money off of the GameStop, like, investment in stocks. Like, he legitimately, like, could, like, retire at a young age. It's, like, crazy. Like, some people's lives were changed because they just, like, saw it on Reddit or something, and they just all dropped a bunch of money into it. It's kind of insane. Some people, like, their lives just straight up changed because of that. Yeah, I mean, it became like a lot of people like kind of like dropped using Robinhood as their digital wallet. Like I know very surface level about investing. Like I've done some myself, but like, yeah, the situation itself just seemed like you just kind of had to be there at the right moment to take advantage of it. Like you just had to like trust in that situation too, which is like, you know, it's not the same as like something like Bitcoin and such. It's like stock market exchange is already like has a long running like trend of like proving like how things work, or like, you know, like there's certain like if it ever drops in value, you know, you can always like look at trends. There's enough data there to kind of think like, what do I do here? Do I just wait it out? Do I sell all my shares? Do I don't know. I feel like it's kind of risky in general to just invest into a specific share. I mean, first of all, I'm not giving any financial advice here on this stream. Full disclosure. But yeah, like index fund is like something where you can kind of like, it's like groups a lot of different like, from like on a like layman's term, it like, say there's like a bunch of like big companies that are all grouped under one net. And you like are essentially like if you put $1 into this, it's like 10 cents goes into this, like into Apple, or like 10 cents goes into Microsoft. I mean, that wouldn't be a realistic one, but I'm just saying like you're kind of like putting your money into multiple things. So even if one fails, like you're only putting like a fraction of like what you're investing into this, like into investing. So it's a little bit more foolproof that you're going to just be getting a net revenue from investing over time, like accruing value from the money you invest. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about stuff like that. Yeah, diversity, exactly. Like, have a diverse portfolio. Which, like, index funds typically are, like, a good way to diversify your portfolio. Especially if you're new to investing, you don't really know what to put your money into. Like, you don't have confidence to just put it into a specific business. Like you can generally be pretty safe about like you can look into like index funds and like figure out which ones you want to invest in. Anyways, enough of that. Yo, Basculin's actually gonna be kind of a tough hunt. I'm realizing. This hunt is a nightmare actually, because I'm not like doing the best job of despawning them. Maybe I should just keep going up the hill and back. Yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare hunt. I'm gonna bring up the graphic of what it actually looks like so I can have a very definitive understanding of what I'm looking at. Because I'm confident that when I see these that they're not the shiny. But then I just check them anyways because I'm just paranoid. Yeah, it's just kind of like a lighter tint. Like, these all look the same, right? Like, this is the most I've seen here. Do any of these look different? Like, I don't think so. Let me just bring up the image of it. In secondary, this girl in your economics class actually invested money from that stuff we were learning. She paid for her university that way. Yeah, it's like really smart. I mean, like, especially if you're young, like, if you're like young and you're working like your first job and you still live with your parents or something, like, you could be very proactive to like put a little bit of your money from your job and instead of just spending it on like random shit, just like investing a little bit of it. Because you don't even have to think about that money and it'll just accrue over time. Like for example, one time I opened like a Fidelity account and just because there was like a bonus or whatever, and I didn't even put money in that account and I forgot about it. And it just gave me like free $20 or whatever for like signing up. And that money like, you know, turned into like $25 and then like, you know, it just keeps going up. So it was like I got free $25, but I never did anything with it. It just keeps accruing money. It's kind of funny, you know, like that's how it works, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like if you just like, if you can afford to put money aside, it generally is like a decent idea. Because like if you're just putting money in your bank, like you're not really going to gain money in most scenarios from a bank. Anyways, for real this time, we're done talking about that stuff. Even though it's interesting. Like I said, I have no financial, I'm not giving financial advice here at all. Even though I kind of just, I gave you some, like, I'm giving you advice, but I'm also like not an expert, so take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? If you want to just spend all your money on drugs and alcohol, who am I to judge you? Not that you would. You're better than that, chat. You spend it on microtransactions on waifus. Now that's how you spend money. Real interaction, real content, real vices, real girlfriend. Yo, what's up, Shion Max? Yo, have you seen that like AI stuff where people apparently have made like OnlyFans of fake, like they're not even real people, they're just AI generated images and they're trying to pass off, like they're creating a person and they're selling it as like a product, but it's like some dude like behind the scenes like writing you like he's gonna like rub himself on you and stuff, but it's like not even real. I mean, it's not real, none of it. Have you seen that? You would? Yeah, that might be a little, it could, I mean, it could be a complicated situation to explain. AI Donald Trump, yeah, like the AI presidents. What? Yo, shiny. I'm not even hunting this shiny Barbroach. No, get off. No. Shiny Barbroach. Look at that little gold thing floating around. Get out of my way. Yo, that's sick. It's not what we were hunting, but I need this. Beautiful. I'll take it. Sick. So gold, maybe I'll catch it in Ultra Ball? Or I'll catch it in a Quick Ball. Even though I already attacked it. Repeat Ball, Luxury Ball, or Ultra Ball? Ultra Ball seems pretty solid here, honestly. I'm gonna go for Ultra. Nice. Yo, that's sick. Alright, let me save. Let me check it real quick. Maybe it has a mark on it. No mark. That's fine. Let me throw this in the shiny box real quick. Oh, what box should you go in? Perfect, there's room in this. Alright, let's keep checking Basculin. Alright, let me... The Basculin just looks slightly lighter. It's gonna be hard to see when it's just alone. Maybe I'll be able to tell, to be honest. Let's see. I don't know. You got Pokemon Legends Arceus? Very cool. I've been wanting to play it again recently. Just hunt some shinies in it. Yeah, they're pretty ridiculous. I don't know. I don't get too lost in that stuff, but there was a point when they were doing like, there was this guy named Athene who was doing like AIs of all the like big streamers, and I thought that was pretty hilarious, but I don't know, it gets a little old. It's like very, like it can be pretty amusing. Wait, is this some random Basculin? Is he French? Maybe. He was like a World of Warcraft. He's like a creator who had like a lot of like he almost had like a cult or something. I don't remember what happened with him. But he was like, he used to be like a World of Warcraft like content creator back in the day. And this was kind of like his revival, I guess, like his comeback was like doing these AI streams. Yeah, I guess he is French. He does kind of have, I don't know, I didn't know where he was from, but he definitely has an accent. The shiny charm seems like a challenge. It is a bit of a grind. Just because of like you have to get the spirit tomb. But technically someone can just trade it to you if I remember correctly, right? Basculin is just... It's really hard to tell. Especially with like the way the lighting is in this game. Yeah, we'll prevail though, we'll try our best. I really want this shiny, just so I could be one and done with it. Wait, are you the shiny? Dang it. I'm afraid I'm gonna clear out this outbreak. I mean, it's cool we got the Barbrooch, I will admit, like... That's probably even like rare to find right now. Like, there's like only one spawning, it seems. Like that's kind of insane we found that. I mean, granted, it's boosted as well right now with the sandwich, but still. Thanks, Veneer. Alright. Have a great day, bud. You enjoy it. Make sure you don't let your husband find out about your secret girlfriend. That you pay waifu taxes to. Basculin. Be a shiny Basculin. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's... I'm just gonna have to trust... I'm just trying to trust myself when I see them next to each other that it's not shiny or not. I think I'd be able to dodge the strudel. Those look similar. It'd be funny if like they were both shiny. It's not. I do actually have a shiny one of these in Legends Arceus. They can evolve into the... What's it called? I'm trying to remember what the evolution is called in that game. I can't remember off the top of my head. Basculin? Is that what it's called? I think it is. That one will be very interesting and competitive. Please, let's get a shiny. I'm sure there's better places to hunt this shiny, to be honest. I mean, I did it for the outbreak, but... Probably could have gone to a different area. Are you shiny? Let's check this Togetic. Yeah, Dashpun's getting ranked. You could run something like Lava Plume, Chi-Yu, paired next to it, and just like get off Lava Plumes for free, which will also boost Dashpun's defense. It's a little underrated right now in Regulation C, but I think it definitely has a place. Especially with like a lot of like dark types running around. Plus you can get body press, which is insane. You know? Like you could just be like going, you don't even have to like waste a turn to set up your defense. You could just be attacking offensively and going offense with Dashpun. It's pretty insane, to be honest. I mean, there was teams that were running around during Regulation A, whenever the game first came out, that people were running a similar kind of concept. I mean, I even ran a team on stream before that was doing a strategy. I think it was Terra Steel for the puppy. But you might want to run something different in Regulation C. I'm trying to think like what you'd run, what to run. I mean, you could run Terraflying so you're not hit by Fissure, but I don't know. I don't plan on building any team that's like gonna struggle too much with Fissure when I go to Portland. There were some pretty spicy teams I've seen though. Like I saw this one team featured on Ray Rizzo's channel that I guess it was like a team that like did really good recently. Maybe it was on ladder. It did good. I couldn't remember exactly. But it was like Metacham used skill swap on Lycanroc, the one that has no guard. And then they passed the no guard to either Dondozo with Fissure or the Tingly with Fissure. And he played it a few times on ladder, and it was like actually insane how many times he was successfully able to pull it off. Pretty insane to give. No, like no guard is an ability if you don't know. If whoever has the pretty much whoever has the ability, they have a 100% guarantee to land their attack, but the opponent also has 100% guarantee to land the attack back on you. So if you have a move like Fissure that typically is 30% accurate, it becomes 100% accurate. So you can just throw Fissure and it just always kills. One hit KO. Unless it's a Pokemon that has 30. It's pretty insane, honestly. Or if it's like a flying type Pokemon or something that has Levitate. Or a ground immunity of some sort. Like those are the only ways you can avoid being hit by that move. Focus Sash too, but it's like the same idea as Sturdy. But on sturdy Pokemon in general, the Fissure just fails. Like you can't even use Fissure. For some reason, it doesn't work the same as like a Focus Sash where you can break the sash and then you can still kill them again with like Fissure. If a Pokemon is sturdy for whatever reason, like it just does not let you use Fissure on it. It's like an interaction that you might not know about. So I mean, it could even be optimal to like run sturdy on some Pokemon if you're just that afraid of Fissure. Hey Licorice, Lore, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No luck here on Basculin. This little outbreak's a little tough to find a shiny in. I did find a shiny, what's it called? Wishcash's first form. Barbaroach, right? That's what it's called. I found a shiny Barbaroach here, which is kind of insane. Because they're like not even really spawning. But I appreciate the luck, I really need it, because this outbreak is not easy. Like, I can't really... I have a picture up of, like, what the shiny looks like, but it's such a subtle difference. And I'm, like, too afraid to just, like, keep knocking them out. I really appreciate all the 4-leaf clovers. Definitely need it. Any other Pokemon I need on teams? Honestly... I'm trying to think. Is there, like, I mean, Indeedee was a big one that I was hunting for a while. So I'd say, like, you kind of, like, already caught the major one that I can think of. I already have the Golden Go, like, from the beginning of the game. I had to soft reset the chests until she got one with 0 attack. That was all your shiny luck? Oh my gosh. You can still keep some for yourself, but I appreciate that. Or, I mean, if that's the luck you have to spare, I appreciate it. Alright, let me catch this Togetic. No luck there. I actually need to grab a drink. I forgot to bring a drink up here when I originally came up the stream an hour ago. See, this looks like regular. But I don't have anything to compare it with. I'm just gonna check it. Because the lighting, it's just hard to tell. Right, let me despawn these real quick. Alright, let me check this other Togetic that's here. Maybe if I just go in circles, that's like the best way. I want a shiny Growlithe. Yeah, I'm on the west coast, so we're exactly an hour into it. Did you have any luck with your community day today? You're gonna catch your Spidops, good luck. I think I've caught 2 shinies so far, actually, for community day. I've been slightly having okay luck for just sitting in an incense at home. Yeah, I actually caught 2 so far. I think that's pretty good for just chilling here. The spawn rate is not like amazing, you know, sitting in an incense, but it's all I'm willing to do at this point. I want a couple shinies for my Go game. Like maybe if I get one competitively, then I want to send some to home at some point. Oops. Alright, let's see. Is my sandwich over? You evolved your Togetic into Togekiss, very nice. What is it? I don't even know what the move is. Is it Aura Sphere? Like, I legitimately like barely like I was like half paying attention. Or like what did they give? What did they give this Pokemon? That's like different. Wait, did it already have Aura Sphere? Actually, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've really played. I'm sorry. I appreciate you hanging out there for a bit. Hopefully they get well soon. Okay, so they did give it Aura Sphere. That's cool. Alright, I think I need to make another sandwich. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. Are you there by chance, Ada? Do you feel like giving another sandwich boost? Real quick, I'm gonna go grab just like a beverage. And then we're gonna make a sandwich and I'm gonna continue hunting the Basculin. No luck with Basculin just yet, but we did get ourselves the Barb Roach. We got 2 shinies chilling in Community Day. And we'll definitely try to evolve some of them. We'll have to do a couple more photo bombs as well. But I'll be real quick. Alright. You're breeding a no-attack Oranguru. Cool. You're playing Pokemon Go right now and you're hoping to get a shiny Ghastly spawn because you're at 20 Ghastly candies and you need 5 more so you can find one. Yo, good luck. I hope you get your Haunter. For real. Oh. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna make my water Sammy real quick. Oh yeah, it's all good, Ada. I'm just gonna make one. I have enough resources. I'll just soft reset if I don't get a shiny. And that might be better. That way I don't have to worry about knocking out some of these Basculin. Because right now I'm like, kind of concerned that I'm not gonna have many. Right. Let's make our water sandwich. I actually need to work on the Jirachi quest line. This catching on this Togetic is definitely helping. I'm pretty sure I already have a level 50 Hundo Togekiss in this game. I think I already maxed. Oh wait, I never maxed it for Master League. It must have been used for Master League Classic. Yo, I can actually max this. I don't know if I want to though. I might save my Stardust. Oh yeah, I hatched this from an egg. Must have been one of the 7k eggs. Anyways, it's cucumber plus salty. How would you rate Breath of the Wild based on how would you rate Breath of the Wild based on your experience playing the game so far? No, I already bred for. I have a competitive shiny no attack Skeledirge I already got. That's shiny. I bred on stream. All right. Hopefully we can get lucky here. But yeah, appreciate people tuning into the stream today. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. If you are out there and about hunting in Pokemon Go, be safe. I am curious to see how many people legitimately just stop playing the game. Because on Twitter, it seems like a lot of people are upset, but I also feel like if you're tweeting about a game that you care about a lot, right? Like, I don't know if a lot of these people actually are quitting or have quit. It's hard to really tell. You can throw bombs and stuff. Ooh, interesting. I honestly might play it. I still need to play the Jedi Fallen Order game on Steam. Like, that one I've been wanting to play, but I just, like, want to savor it, and I just always put it off. I just feel like it's going to be a really fun game to dive into. Like, I'm actually, like, really excited to try that game. Let's see. Yeah, there's only a couple barb roach that spawn here, but for some reason I got very lucky and found a shiny one. I really wish I just got the... I mean, to be fair, that's awesome. I'm not even gonna complain, that's awesome. That's what I was gonna hunt eventually. I want to get a living dex in Pokemon Violet. It's kind of my goal, since shiny hunting seems to be so easy this gen. Like, it seemed hard at first because of a lot of stuff they took out that was just like... Arguably, probably would have made it even just easier. Maybe sandwiches are just too OP. You just died falling off a ledge. That's rough. It's like, yeah, this doesn't look shiny necessarily. I'm gonna trust my eye for a little bit more throughout this process. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. It's kind of like slightly lighter, desaturated. I don't know if it's like desaturated. Maybe that is like the right... It's almost like this Basculin was sitting out in the sun too long. It's kind of like what the shiny looks like. You know how like when there's like construction paper that you had in like school or something, and say you had a project that you made and it was like very colorful at first, but then they put it up by the window and every time the sun shines on it, it just slowly wears away and it's not as like bright or colorful as it once was. That's kind of what this shiny is like. So that's what we're looking for. Person who pretty much got like the A on the project. They had to showcase it to the world. Now what? Nothing lasts forever. Anyways. Where are you, my friend? Yeah, this area I thought would be a little bit better. Occasionally we get that pack that spawns over here, which is really nice. But is it enough? Is it enough? Could I tell from up here? It's kind of crazy because I feel like I would actually be able to tell if I saw it. It's almost like orange instead of red, I guess is like one way to describe it. But it's like very slight difference. The little line on it. Yeah, like, it's still tough to really tell, so I just check them occasionally. I'd rather be wrong than not check and have self-doubt. Guess the best way is just try to get out of here and, like, get far enough to despawn them and then just run back in. Wait, is this it? No, that's red. Alright, let's see. That's nuts. Alright, none of those are it. Let me head over here real quick. That looks like red. I think I might legitimately be able to tell. I trust myself. The more and more I look at it on Cerebi, I'm thinking I could confidently tell. So I'm not gonna just like... I'm gonna try to speed this up a bit. Wait, is this it? No. The puzzles are definitely interesting and kind of frustrating. I mean, again, I'll probably be wrong a bunch of times, but I'm sure when the minute it does spawn, we'll be right. I've been able to tell with like fan feed, like a lot of the ones that like are really difficult to tell, I've been able to kind of like see them when they did spawn. Alright, let's just get out of the water. It's rough with the land spawns here, because they do tend to take up a decent amount of the... Gosh, I need to get closer, I can't see from that far away. They all look the same to me. Alright, we'll back out of that. It's just hard to tell with like the shade and stuff. It's like a lime green. That's a good way to describe it. It's like a lime green that has like orange instead of red. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Oops. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. It's, yeah. I feel you there. It's a love-hate relationship. Let me check, it's Togetic that's here. Okay. Just gonna run over here, then we're gonna head back in there. Check this other Togetic that's chilling here. Still don't see it. We're gonna head back in there. Look at that fan. Whoa, random whooper and bam. See, like the way the lighting is, it makes it almost look like that one's like a shiny, but it's probably not. Yeah, it's just a regular one. Like, it almost looked like silverish. Alright, I'll just keep running. What is going on right now? Yeah, that's crazy. I was like flying on nothing for a while. That's fascinating. We can do anything, Harry. We are wizards. What kind of school was this again? Am I gonna be canceled on Twitter? Alright. Let's keep knocking these out a little bit, since we're gonna probably end up soft resetting. Jeez Louise. You know, I saw this outbreak and I'm like, this is the one I want to hunt. Now I kind of look at it and I'm like, this is a nightmare. You take the blood of this Psyduck. There's on its Scythe. Must have energy for the shiny. Wait, maybe this is the best way to do it. Wait, that was... I wonder if I missed a shiny Growlithe there. It almost looked like it was a shiny, but I could be wrong. Oh, God. I hate how I can't remember if I checked all of these. Like, I know I checked 3 of them, but then it's like the one back here, I'm like, did I ever see this one? And then I'm like, backtracking probably for no reason. Here, let me see how much time I have left on this sandwich. About 19 minutes. I'm sure there's better places to hunt this, if this wasn't an outbreak. I mean, maybe this is enough to just run around like this. That's probably faster than what I've been doing. Just realized this is probably like the best pathway. Alright, those don't look shiny. It's rough because even though it's an outbreak, it doesn't seem like a lot spawn here. Even with the sandwich boost. Guess I'll hold on to that one for now. Let's check the one in our incense. Catch that one real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I'll just keep on running around here. I do want a shiny Growlithe in this game. I was thinking about maybe hunting that at some point if this Basculin hunt comes to an end. Let me check this Togetic. Yeah, no. Let me check this skull of Basculin. No, those look shiny. I think that's just like, I don't think that's a part of the outbreak. I don't think like they can spawn like that in outbreaks, so I think that's just like a random spawn, so that's kind of cool. This gives us more chance. I'm not like particularly trying to catch one color or the other. I mean, I guess it could be a whole thing to hunt both colors or whatever, right? I don't know if I'm gonna do that. If it happens, it happens. I don't know if I'll actively seek to do it. But it could be... Maybe I should. I mean, it's like, what's this? What's much different about this form than all the other forms I've hunted? It's still technically a form. Alright, let me check all these other Togetic. I wonder if I'm even like despawning stuff correctly. Okay, that's definitely not shiny. Alright, let's keep checking behind. Yeah, it's not a good shiny. I feel you there. It's a little disappointing. Just gets like dirty or something, like a little like tinted. Yeah, I agree. It's a little rough. I did get 2 shiny so far, just kind of chilling here in my incense. I'm trying my luck with this Basculin in Pokemon Violet as well, and so far no luck. Just like both of these shinies are kind of not much different. Guess that's like the type of hunt we're doing today. Is my eyes are gonna hurt after. Yeah, that's not a shiny. Let's see. Let's check. Yeah, I know, right? The blue and red too. That's a good point on the design. It's like a very subtle change. I almost forgot like that happens. They do get like a little bit, it's like a slightly different tint. It's not the same white. It's more of like a grayish, yellowish white. But yeah, you're right. It does flip the red and blue on the designs. I almost forgot about that part. Are you the shiny? I just can't tell. Okay, we have another one here in the incense. Is it shiny? Does not look like it is. Goodness. Alright, let me keep despawning them. I don't know if I'm getting far away enough when I just run over here. I think I have to legitimately climb up. At this point, you've given up on the graphics performance patch for this game, but please bring back shiny Pokemon Sparkling. Yeah, I mean, like, I agree. Like, it was nice having it. I mean, I still feel like hunting shinies is still kind of easy in this game. So I feel like regardless if they have it or not, they should have just, like, kept it in. It's just, like, a nice touch. Especially for these type of hunts, where I'm, like, squinting at each Basculin. I'm getting close to it, and then I'm still doubting myself, because... you know, until you actually get your first shiny, it's always like different than just looking at a picture. I feel like the confidence that's instilled in me here. Like I know it, like it's like a little bit more of like a lime green and it's orange instead of red, but even the orange is like slightly different. It's not like a obvious change. Yeah, it's like a sandish color. In fact, let me like show that real quick. Like the difference of the pattern. See, like if you look at the Togetic, look at the little triangle. See how it just like switches on the regular versus the shiny. Yo, Drippy dude, thanks for the follow, yo. Alright. Yeah, for real, it's like, just like, very subtle. It's not like, not anything to write home about. There's a lot, you know, it's like interesting they do that with a lot of different shinies. Like Garchomp, for example, it's like, why? Why would they like make such a cool Pokemon like Garchomp and then not really make it have a cool shiny? I mean, they kind of made it better with the Mega Evolution, but it's still not much different. Right. Yeah, it's true. It's just very subtle. But at least it was easy for the most part, as long as you like put in a little effort. Like I got it too, just chilling here. Didn't really put in any leg power or anything. That's a good point. Gibble looks sick. It's just, I mean, Gabite too, I guess, kind of looks cool. But yeah, Garchomp is, they did dirty for sure. Okay, I have like 11 minutes left on this. So this is an outbreak. I mean, you could probably tell by the map, it's an outbreak. But I've just been trying my best to check the Basculin, but we're barely getting like more than 2 spawns each time I circle. Occasionally we'll get like the gold mine, we'll see like 5 or more. But it seems like they're just not spawning in. I thought this area would be better. Just because it's like, I thought it would force spawn these land spawns to be like in the water, but apparently that's not how it works. Like, see, we only saw 1 there? That's okay, there's a couple here. Maybe I need to be more, maybe I'm missing them too, to be fair. Because I'm sure we're like running past them and they're like despawning. Yeah, I already killed 60 and we have a sandwich going also. So it should be 1 in 512 odds for us. Yeah. It's still just kind of bad with like, if you think of it like, maybe we're seeing like 6 spawns every like 30 seconds or more. I don't really know what the actual math of how fast we're seeing spawns. I think, personally, I don't like outbreaks the most for shiny hunting. It gets a little stale, just kind of, I like the idea of just like running around and roaming in like for spawning areas. It feels like you can get way more checks in general. Like the odds are a little bit better, obviously, in the outbreaks, but like there's times where I get it really fast, and then other times where I'm just like sitting here for like an hour or so, and that's when I just kind of loathe outbreaks in this game. But you know, I generally have a positive experience with them. So if I ever see one where it's like a Pokemon I typically have wanted, but I just didn't feel like hunting it, how the options are currently out there, I'll try to take advantage of it. Like Tatsugiri, for example, was one where when I saw I had Outbreak, I did it because I hate hunting in the water. Wait, is this it? Wait. No! See, like, that looks like it could be it, but it's the lighting. Yeah, I hate hunting in water in this game. So I found a Tatsugiri Outbreak that was actually on land. And I got really lucky. Pokemon Legends Arceus definitely did it right. That's for sure. Yeah, I actually wanted to revisit that game and catch some alpha Pokemon, because whenever you send them into this game, you can get the Jumbo mark on them, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Jumbo mark. I thought that's kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just kind of like trying my luck here at this little outbreak. We did find a shiny Barbaroach in this little lake today. That was cool, but obviously that's not what we're hunting. Boy, I'll add it to my... It's a new Pokemon for me, shiny-wise. So we're definitely happy about it. Jeez. The only alpha shiny I've ever got was Heracross in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I didn't have really much luck with alpha shinies. But that's why I kind of want to revisit it here soon and play. I don't know, maybe I feel a little inspired to play sometime soon, like sooner than later. I've just been pretty invested in Scarlet Violet in general, just because I've been competing for VGC. Like, I want to go to Worlds. It's just kind of a grind. Yeah, the white one's sick. With the Tatsugiri. It looks good. I like them all, arguably, though. They're all, like, really cool shinies. Sorry, since we only have this much time left, I'm going to start knocking some of them out. Because I'm probably going to have to swap for set. Yo, those are sick ones that have... That's really cool. That's super dope. Yeah, I want something alpha, like Hisuian, Zora or something, that'd be cool. Or like Decidueye. I'm actually soft for setting in Pokemon Crystal right now for a shiny Cyndaquil that I want to eventually send through home. Like, so Pokemon on the Virtual Console, you can send to, I think it's Sun and Moon. So I was gonna like send it to Sun and Moon, get some ribbons on it, and eventually send it up to the Switch games and earn more ribbons on it as a Cyndaquil, or Quilava, whatever it will be at the time. And then I want to eventually take this and put it into Pokemon Legends Arceus and evolve it into a shiny Hisuian Typhlosion that was caught in the Johto region from Pokemon Crystal. So it'll have like the Pokemon Virtual Console icon on it and a few ribbons on it that are kind of unique. And then whenever there's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet integration, I can bring it in here and it'll have like some cool ribbons on it or titles that are really unique for it. The hunt's super ambitious though. I mean, I did a couple streams just casually like checking it. But to be honest, it's probably gonna take a long time. I don't even know how many I've done so far, but I've definitely done a decent amount. Have I gotten shiny Scyther or Scizor? Not in Pokemon Violet yet, but I have one in Go. In Legends Arceus, I don't have one yet, I don't think. I think I may have like sent one in from Go. I don't remember if I did that yet, if I sent one in to Go. Like, for some of the shinies, I've like done them through the method of just like, if I had it from Pokemon Go, I just send them in and evolve it. Like, I have a shiny Hisuian Typhlosion and Hisuian Samurott because of that, because there was community days in the past. And we all generally, if you play a community day and Go, you know that you're gonna have excess shinies. But yeah, my current like side project like off stream is hunting that shiny Cyndaquil. Like, I'll probably do it on stream sometimes also. But I'm competing in Portland early May, so I'm kind of like, for the most part, I've been like focusing a lot daily on VGC. I've been trying to build around like very niche Pokemon and explore. I don't want to get too comfortable with one team. I want to just like build teams I like and then build new teams that are like trying to innovate like Pokemon that really haven't been seen much. Like, I legitimately was building a team with Fortress on Showdown with Overcoat, because Overcoat ignores like powder moves and it's just like an interesting ability. And Steel's kind of good right now, I feel like. And it can get Body Press and Iron Defense, and I was like, Gyro Ball can just like one-shot a Flutter Mane. It typically is going to live a Flutter Mane attack too, so. And just like little things like that where it's like, yeah, Scizor is like the one people keep running. because it's like priority. It's like super, you know, bullet punch. You could just like one shot a lot of things. But I don't know. It's like fun to explore these like really gimmicky Pokemon like Fortress that are like, or like Toxapeck, for example. Like I made a team with Toxapeck. I'm like, yo, Toxapeck is like super bulky. And it's like, typing is super good, like water poison. Like in the current format, at least, I feel like it actually can be warranted, like, could probably run a Pokemon like that to success. Running low on space here. Yeah, it looks amazing as a Pokemon in the game. Like the metallic textures definitely look good. Pretty much anything that's like, yeah, Cicero is probably one that really sticks out as looking super cool. I'm trying to think who else, like, whenever I got it, I was like, dang, that looks sick. Maybe it was, no, what was it? It was like Bronzong. I don't really remember. Anyways, we're almost done with this sandwich. We're gonna have to stop for set here soon. Here, let me make some space and go. Alright, let's keep checking. Yeah, these don't look shiny. You know, the thing is, they definitely rushed this game to, you know, now that you see the anime, how they've like debuted it, I feel like this game it just like unfortunately got screwed over in production. They were developing this game in the midst of like COVID too, like I'm sure that affected it to a degree, but the real reason is they just couldn't afford, I mean, I guess they could have like they were trying to line up everything all at the same time, like the card releases for Pokemon trading card game, the anime, like literally they had all this stuff planned out years, like almost like a year or so, probably, I don't know how many years in advance, but that's the real upsetting part about it, is that like it's actually like really cool how it all came together, like the anime and such, like how it just recently debuted. But like I think it makes more sense now that I think about it. Like it sucks, but like that's the real reason, I think, is like they just couldn't afford to just delay it. Like they could have, but like I don't know, honestly. I feel like they should have just delayed it regardless. Like, I feel like they probably could afford to... Like, I can't see it being, like, a monetary reason why. Like, I'm sure it is about money, but, like... It's hard for me to think Pokemon can't afford to, like, take a few L's occasionally, like that. Alright, I got, like, 40 seconds left. Will I find it? Gosh. Like, as someone who mainly plays a battler, like, I like shiny hunting a lot, you know, I've been definitely filling up my decks, and a lot of my shiny Pokemon make it onto my competitive teams. But I'm a little biased with, like, where I'm at. Like, when I was playing through the game, I definitely will admit I was, like, kind of hurting a bit. Like, kind of, like, hurt my eyes at times and such, like, trying to look at, like, I get, like, almost, like, motion sickness when I was playing in like handheld mode at times. But as someone who just plays the battling part, I really like terastallizing as a mechanic in VGC. I've seen some really crazy like tech that's been explored, and it's primarily because of terastallizing. Like I was playing a team the other day on the ladder on stream. I was running Masquerain in Regulation C, and I was actually getting W's with the team. It was like insane. Alright, I need to stop for a set. You can't even see what's going on in handheld mode. Ah, that's rough. Alright, we're like halfway through Community Day, by the way. Hopefully you're having luck with your Community Days. I'm going to try to save some of these to evolve for, you know, all the different leagues. Yeah, I appreciate that, Carter, for real. regardless, I mean, I'm having fun just chilling. We did end up getting a Barbroach shiny so far, but you know, like I'm happy about that. That's the first time we've ever gotten Barbroach, and it's a gold shiny. So we are like okay. I mean, we got some shinies in Go. We got a shiny so far in Violet on our hunt. I mean, we've put an hour into the Basculin, but hopefully another half hour will be where we need to go. Yeah, like I played a decent amount of EGC when Megas were a thing. Personally, I feel like they were kind of broke. Like, Mega Kangaskhan was actually insane back in the day. Because you could, like, power-up punch twice, which is essentially going for Swords Dance, but you're, like, attacking with 2 moves. And then you could, like, go for Sucker Punch or, like, Return, Fake Out, and it had Scrappy also, which allowed it to hit Ghost types with normal moves. So Mega Kangaskhan is legitimately like insane, and I remember they even like banned it or something. I think they banned it from competitive play, if I remember correctly. And also, like Mega Mawile was insane with huge power. It took a Pokemon that like never got used and made it like OP. Like Steel Fairy, like imagine like Zacian, but it actually got banned because it was like that good. Like that's where that was at in that gen, if I remember. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Like I don't think I've ever seen Pokemon really get banned in VGC except for like these few times. Like Smeargle too. Like Smeargle has not even made it into a Switch Pokemon game because it's like history in VGC. Like they tend to not put any Pokemon in these games that they don't allow into competitive. Like I feel like that's one of the main reasons why they don't put full decks in these games is for competitive play. Which, so like we could argue and say like, sure, they could just ban certain Pokemon, like how they even do in the early formats of VGC. But like I've noticed that they just don't put Pokemon in the generations that they don't even want to like have people discuss or like be a thing. Like Shedinja would be broke in Paldea. If you get to Terrastalize Wonder Guard, that would be insane. You know what I mean? Like that's just like crazy to have like that type of gimmick. Smeargle just got like thrown to the gutter just because of like sketch. Like I don't think it got actually banned. I think the moveset with Dark Void is what got banned, if I remember correctly. It wasn't that Smeargle itself was banned. You weren't allowed to run it with Dark Void, which was like Dark Rise signature move. I don't remember if it was 100% accurate or if it was just like its ability to target both sides of the field is why it was so good. But imagine something that could just like be faster than you and then it can put both things of your team to sleep. That's pretty much what it did. And it used to have an ability called, well, it still has the ability, Moody, which at the end of the turn has like it would raise one of its stats by 2 stages, while it would also randomly lower 1 stat. So it's just like, you know, a Russian roulette of like what will happen. But like I remember I actually ran Smeargle when it was like not banned. I ran one on my team that had Dark Void and Moody as the ability, and I was facing one person where I Dark Voided their Pokemon, put them to sleep. It was like Salamence and like Rotom Heat Lead or something. I remember it so vividly. And then on the very first turn, I got like minus like attack or something, and then +2 evasion. And they even nerfed Moody, I think. I don't think you can even get an evasion boost anymore off of Moody. I think they changed it. But I got an evasion boost. And then the next turn, I got another so I was at +4 evasion on the very first 2 turns of the match. They threw Volt Switch into my Smeargle. It was like 6 or 7 times. And they missed 100% accurate move 6 or 7 times on my Smeargle. They couldn't even hit it with any move because it had such high evasion from just like random RNG luck. And you know, arguably in any game, when there's like stuff like that can happen with just RNG, it's like it's not a consistent strategy. It's just like there's like a really small chance that things can just pop off. that's not a good competitive game to be in. You know, generally most games try to avoid having that level of RNG because it just isn't skill-based at that point. You know, like that's why some people arguably don't like the current meta and Regulation C with Fisher, because they say a move that's like 30% accurate, that like on a Pokemon that you could hit it, you can use it so frequently that it like ups its like percentage like drastically. Because there's typically not a lot of Pokemon that can just sit on the field and click a move that misses 30, like, I mean, that misses 70% of the time. But with Tingaloo being in the meta, it can like warrant using that move purely because it can even benefit from missing with the combo of using Stomping Tantrum as a ground move. Because that move doubles in power whenever you miss a move. It's pretty insane. I mean, I don't think Smeargle's in this game as a transfer in. Like, I legitimately do not think it's in the game. Like, that'd be cool, but I just don't think it is. They kind of made like a new Pokemon that's... It's not the same as Smeargle, obviously. I mean, that like Gafarfi, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called, to be honest. But that Pokemon's kind of like... Not like... It's not the same as Smeargle. It's kind of like... It's still different, but it's kind of like an idea of like a setup Pokemon that's like... Maybe design-wise similar to Smeargle. Not necessarily like... the way it functions 100%. I mean, typically you would even run Smeargle with just 3 setup moves and Fake Out. Like, you'd run Fake Out and just like Dark Void, Baton. Like, people would even run stuff like Quiver Dance, Baton Pass, set up a substitute, and then Baton Pass it. It could get very like Smeargle was very diverse on like how you could run it on a team. You could run like Follow Me, Rage Powder, you know what I mean? Like, you could run so much variety on it. It can learn any move in the game. It's crazy. Yeah, I did Typhlosion. I'm not gonna Masuda method the Cyndaquil in Scarlet Violet. I just don't really feel like it when I can like just transfer in Typhlosion Shiny. Like, I'm not like sweating that hard over having every Pokemon I have as a Shiny from this game. Like, if I already own it in a different way through home, like whether it be Go or, you know, a past game, I typically won't be hunting it in this game unless I accidentally find it, or, you know, maybe I want to, like, I might hunt Growlithe purely because I want to have one for competitive play, because Arcanine is just that, like, viable. And I don't know when they're going to allow me to transfer in my Arcanine from, like, Sword and Shield, so... Like, I already have a shiny one in Sword and Shield. That's from Let's Go, or from Go, I don't remember. Yeah, I did. I actually got the mini mark on mine. That was really cool. It seems like it might just be guaranteed, right? For everyone. Yeah, I ended up doing that. I think that's my first mini mark Pokemon in this game that I've officially, like, found. Like, I haven't done an extensive hunt for them. But that one, I saw on Twitter, like, right after the event was, like, kind of live. Like, 2 hours or so after. And I thought that was really cool. It's guaranteed. Yeah, so the value's set at 0 for all of them. That's really cool. Yeah, I think, like, since shinies have, like, over the generations become more I mean, not difficult. They've become easier to get in-game. Whether it be... Oh, I missed that on accident. That's my bad. Whether it be, you know, Pokemon Go or just like the main series games tend to make them a little bit easier with like the methods and such. It's all about like the marks and ribbons and like even hunting for shinies in the past gens and transferring them up, which is like a really cool, like, it's what I've been trying to do a little bit more of, to be honest. Like, again, like, I see myself more as a battler, but most of my streams have been shiny hunting lately. It's hard to deny that it's just not enjoyable. Like, I mean, it is enjoyable. I don't know if I said that correctly. Like, it's just an enjoyable process for me to just chill out and build up my collection. And it just feels like a, not like a, I don't know if I want to say like a lifetime investment, but I literally have Pokemon at home that I've owned for like over a decade. Since I've transferred them up from like DS and like advanced, Game Boy Advance era. Which in that like regard, I find to be a little insane. Like that's crazy that I have Pokemon that are like over a decade old sitting at home. You know, like, it's like I'm putting the time into it now, but then I'll like do other things, you know, life will move on, and then I'll just like always have these. You know, granted, like maybe the one day home disappears and then everything is gone. And then there's that, but that'd be crazy. I mean, that'd be a nice surprise, but that'd be too chaotic. I think what makes sense is that there'll be at least like unique terraforms. Similar to like how Gigantamax was a thing. Okay, 22 minutes here. Where are all the Basculin? Wow. Absolutely none. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't look shiny. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we have 1 in 512 odds here, but it just seems like a rough spot for us to grind in. I think it's interesting that they like kind of like revealed some stuff through the anime. It's super fascinating. Like that Pokemon that they pretty much showed on the very first episode. I think it's cool. I mean, it leaves a lot of questions. Come on, Basculin. Why is this such a... Alright, we got a couple more spawning in here. I'm gonna try picnic resetting. I don't know if this would be faster or not. Maybe it is. Than just like running around. Alright. Spawn rates are abysmal here. Yeah, it was just like the like a little turtle thing. I don't know. It's hard to say if it's like a pre-evolution or like what. Some people were trying to speculate it might be similar to how Kubfu was in Sword and Shield, where it's kind of like a starter Pokemon you get and then it can like evolve at some point. I thought that's kind of a cool idea. But I don't know. It's not really like... I don't know if we really got much... I don't think we got any information aside just like that. I feel like we're going to be getting some information through the anime. Like, I mean, already we have, but it feels like they're going to, like, maybe give us some, like, hints at what the DLC might be like, potentially. These all look the same, but I still check them because I'm just so paranoid. Hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate you tuning in. I was thinking about doing like a drawing stream today because I do want to try to like, you know, incentivize people a bit more on donating for my Portland funds. But yeah. sometime soon I'm gonna do a drawing for donation stream where I'll be drawing some digital art for donations. Definitely this upcoming week. I'm not sure what day though. It could be a terraform too. I mean, who really knows? It could be similar to like Fiona and Manphy. It could even be similar to like Carbuncle. Is it Carbuncle? In Diancie, where like they look like they should be like a thing, but they're not actually. But they are kind of. You know what I mean? Like they're like in lore they are like related to each other, but they're not actually like evolution or an evolution line. All right, Carter, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so in my last, like I really want to go to Worlds for VGC. My last tournament, I went 5-4. It's actually really difficult to 6-3 a tournament, but if you 6-3 a tournament, you have a chance of getting CP or going to day 2. And that's my goal for Portland, is to get CP or go to day 2. Like every tournament I've done, my goal has been to improve my performance. San Diego I competed in, I went 3-7. I just played throughout just to get experience and network. It's definitely a rough time because I didn't really know how to go about team building and such. I realized it's more of a group effort after like doing that first tournament. So I started scrimming, then I did another tournament. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, which happened last month. First Regulation B, and I trained for that tournament way different. I actually like trained with people, got opinions, scrimmed against people instead of just playing on ladder. But then I did better, you know, I went 5-4, I almost went 6-3. But now I'm going to Portland and I feel like I'm at the top of my VGC game I've been at all like the whole game so far. Like I feel like I have a pretty decent understanding of like what the meta's like. I mean, it's still evolving and changing in Regulation C. I still feel like there's a lot of underexplored stuff. Like it's stuff I've been doing off stream is like really like willing to like tank my elo just to like try out different stuff. But yeah, I'm really like hoping to go into Portland, at least go 6-3 or higher. And if I do, I'll accrue some CP at least, or even if I like somehow get lucky enough to perform well and like top cut the tournament, like that'd be insane. But I am at least gonna do Portland, and I'm gonna do Fresno, which is happening in early June as well. Which I'm not gonna ask for anything for that since that's like super close. Like I didn't even ask for anything for any of the other traveling trips at all, but I typically don't. But Fresno's super close, so I'm just gonna. My girl's mom lives up there, so we could just like stay at her place. And then I'm gonna travel for probably NAIC in late June, which I don't know the exact date for at the moment, but it's pretty much the international in North America. And I'm gonna try to do that too. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do some locals. There's a way you can earn CP by entering locals. I'm gonna look in to see if there's any happening here this month, because I think it's supposed to start this month. I'm gonna try my best to just like either top cut a tournament or just accrue enough like championship points that maybe I can like get an invite. Because if you get, I think 300 championship points within the season, you can actually just get an invite. You don't have to actually top cut a tournament. It's still kind of like difficult, like I feel like it's like kind of like a close call if I can accrue enough. So I'm just trying to like manifest and go into this thinking like do as good as I possibly can. Like I have 3 more tournaments I know for sure I'm gonna enter. Just take them, and they're all in the same format. So this one in Portland's the first tournament I'm gonna be competing in that's in Regulation C. So I'm gonna bring in something that I feel is, I'm not even talking about my team on stream or anything, so don't. Like, it's all secret. Like I've been battling with a lot of stuff on stream, but none of it's like what I'm actually running. Like I'm definitely working with something that I think will be extremely consistent, but like I'm just trying to be comfortable with it now. And I can always just like change it and adjust it for like Fresno. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's better to kind of like just make it like adjust it to what I think happened in Portland. We'll see. But yeah, it's It's definitely like one of my childhood dreams to top cut like a VGC tournament. I'm kind of doing this as like I'm not probably gonna go as crazy moving forward unless if like I can't afford to do so, but I wanted to at least while it's the first year of competitive Scarlet Violet to like really like get into it. So I'm just kind of like invested a little bit more time than I typically would in a game for that reason. It's been a lot of fun. I do feel like I've become a much better battler, and I am excited to compete, and I don't know, who really knows? I legitimately feel really confident in this regulation. More than I did in the previous match for sure. Like I tend to be someone that like tries my best not to run meta and spice, but I've learned a lot throughout my tournament play that it's really smart to kind of like just build consistent. Like things that are just proven to work good over and over, because Pokemon's just like a game of chance regardless. And you want to try to like create the best roll dice that you can. Like I typically don't like to run moves that aren't 100% accurate. For example, like a lot of times I'll even like compromise attack power to allow myself to have a 100% accurate move. It's unfortunate when there's like, you know, like something like Iron Bundle. You pretty much have to run Hydro Pump on it as a water move. But a move like that can punish you so hard if you miss. So yeah, I generally don't like running stuff like that, but sometimes you just don't have an option. Like, it is the best move probably water-wise to run on Iron Bundle, unfortunately. But yeah, there's just like little things like this to consider. Try to pay attention to a lot of like tournament results. Look at like the ladder teams and try to get inspiration from like everything I can. Like even just like regionally, like people play different in the West versus in the East. Like it's pretty interesting. Pokemon definitely is very unique in that regard. Like it almost always feels like the teams in most tournaments are always like one that just kind of made an interesting adaptation or like a meta call. Like it's pretty fascinating. Like that Fort Wayne tournament, there was a team that was really popular on the ladder after the fact, running the Dragapult. And Dragapult's kind of struggled in this generation without Dynamax. Doesn't really have a great ghost move. I mean, some people will even Terra Ghost because they want the ghost coverage that bad. Like it has Phantom Force, but it's just like a 2-turn move that's like very easy to predict and play around. Like if they have a normal type, they can literally just switch in a normal type and wall you. So it's not necessarily like, it can be good, but it's just generally not that good. But it's like you kind of have to run it. Because there just really is, it's like a similar thing where there really isn't just any options. Ironically, like I was about to say Colossal's not that good anymore too, without Dynamax, but I actually got like destroyed by a Colossal plus Dragapult team the other day. And I already kind of knew what it was going to do, and I just like let it happen. Like I knew it was going to like surf and be weakness policy, but I was just sitting here like, is it gonna? I don't know. Whatever. It was very gimmicky. But it's, you know, a strategy that was commonly done in Sword and Shield. But it worked way better in Sword and Shield because of Dynamax. You can go for max Phantasms instead of having to use Phantom Force. So it would actually attribute the attack power of Phantom Force into your G-Max or D-Max, not G-Max, but your D-Max move. But you wouldn't have the downside of having it hit 2 times. Or like you have to wait 2 turns to use it. Dynamax is a pretty cool format. I actually really like Sword and Shield's competitive format. It's when I was getting more into VGC again, was during like COVID. Because I kind of just fell off for like a long time. It's definitely been fun getting back into it. Like I love the creativity on the ladder in this generation. tournament play can seem a little centralizing. I still think there's a lot of creativity in tournament play. Most people just don't opt out for the creative or riskier builds. I think it takes a really skilled battler to kind of run off meta in a tournament. Because you could just get paired up against other off meta or something that you're not even like prepared, you know, like you didn't prep for particularly. Like at my last tournament run actually, I overcompensated for Dondozo Tatsugiri on my Charlotte regional team and I never saw it once. I never faced one opponent that ran that duo. So, you know, when things like that happen, it kind of feels like I made a bad call on my team for that reason. Like I was so scared of that, and I never even had to face it once. And same thing with like tournament play. Like tournament teams won't necessarily be as good on ladder all the time. Like there's things that make sense in a tournament that do not make sense on ladder, and there's things that make sense on ladder that will not make sense in a tournament. Like size spam with Indeedee Armorers is something that doesn't really get a lot of tournament play, because you can kind of play around it in open sheet a little bit easier than like on ladder where you're just kind of guessing what it's potentially going to do. Like what its Terra type is, what is the Pokemon that's actually going to use Trick Room here, etc. But like in open sheet, it's like you kind of just look at it and you're like, okay. And also, Indeedee's not as good right now with like all the dark types from the Ruined coming around. But my point being is, even in the last couple like regulations, like size spam wasn't like that common for the same reasons. It's not like, it's a little easier to like predict around it. Same with like Perish Trap, it's like very difficult to use. Like a lot of times, like I'll lose stuff just because I forget something, or I forget about a certain move, or like I'm so in the Terrastalize world I forget like I'm even weak. Like the other day I had like I was playing a rental team. I haven't run Rotom Wash at all this gen. And I kept, like I got hit by a Leaf Storm and I could have Terrafire, and I wasn't even thinking like I would be hit by a Leaf Storm by this Lilligant. Even though that's like such an obvious play. And it's like, oh wow, I completely like, it's because I like never play this Pokemon. Like I don't really play teams that are weak to like Leaf Storm. Like not that like I make that as a conscious decision, but most of the archetypes I play are not weak to Lilligant. So it's like, I was put in a position where I'm like, oh, they're gonna try to Sleep Powder or something. And they didn't do that. They just went straight for the nuke and it one-shot me. And I'm, you know, in hindsight, I'm like, that seemed like such an obvious play. But you know, it's just a matter of like, you know, it wasn't even on my radar because there's so much to take in when you're learning and piloting a new team that like the most obvious play sometimes that's sitting in front of you, you just don't even see it. Like you have to be conditioned into playing. I mean, granted, everyone plays differently, right? Like, I'm sure there's other people that are, like, way more seasoned where they just, like, they wouldn't make that mistake. But it could have been, like, even, like, a good play on their end. You know, what if I did Terrafire? Then I would have just removed the Lilligant right away. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not, like, necessarily the worst thing I could have done. There's always, like, there's still, like, the possibility of risk versus reward in that scenario. Alright, so there's only like 49 minutes left in Community Day. That's kind of crazy that I've been virtually hunting this Basculin the entire time I've been playing Community Day. Yeah, definitely. I'd say like, absolutely. Ursaluna looks like it could like definitely get play on like Trick Room teams. Some people think the Hisuian Lilligant will be good. Like maybe even better than the current Lilligant that's in the game, because it should have Chlorophyll also, so it might get paired up with Torkoal. Which Torkoal has been proven to be a pretty like good Pokemon. Excuse me, whether it be like you're using it in a Trick Room as a sweeper or just like as a support setup for like Sun and like Helping Hand or Yawn, it's actually a really good Pokemon in this gen. I think Quilava, not Quilava, the Quillfish, whatever it's called, Overquill. I feel like that, like, Dark Poison typically is a pretty good typing in Pokemon. We don't really have a lot of it in this gen at the moment. But typically Pokemon like that, like the Quillfish and the Overqwil got that typing. And I think it's Intimidate also. Intimidate's a good ability. I'm not sure about Zoroark. Zoroark just feels gimmicky in general. Like with its ability. I've seen people pull it off on ladder, but I don't know if it could really work. I think maybe the Arcanine could be interesting. I mean, Arcanine's just good. Like, the Arcanine's good. I mean, you'd probably have to tear it to really be good. But if it's pretty much just like a rock fire version of the current, like, Arcanine we have, then having that, like, type of rock coverage in, like, stab is actually kind of valuable, I'd say. But again, I don't know, it almost like, it has such bad typing that you might be forced to, like, tear it in most scenarios. What else? Cleavor could be interesting because it gets sharpness, which is pretty strong. Definitely makes Gallade like really threatening. What else? Maybe the Basculin could be a thing because Ghost Water is pretty good typing. What else is a Hisuian Pokemon? Samurai, I think it's a move. It has a move that sets up like spikes or something, which is insane. I think Samurot's actually going to be really good. Like, having a move that does damage and sets up hazard is actually pretty OP. And we've never seen anything like that in competitive Pokemon yet. I imagine singles players are going to love Hisuian Samurott. I'm not sure about the Decidueye, like Hisuian Decidueye, I'm not really sure. Hisuian Typhlosion, I'm not sure, to be honest, either. I'm trying to think what else is a thing. Sneasler, I don't really know. I mean, Poison Fighting's not terrible typing. I just don't know. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about Sneasler. It might be like a glass cannon, I'm not entirely sure. What else is a Pokemon in that game? Avalugg kinda... I don't know, maybe Avalugg. I mean, they kinda made Avalugg even worse. Like, its defensive typing is so bad. It's so, like, it's just not good. Again, you could Terra in this generation, and it's proven that even Pokemon that typically are not good have been utilized in unique ways because of terastallizing. So we can't write off, like, even Avalugg, because it could be used on a Snow team, potentially. Snow did technically get buffed in this gen. Goodra, oh yeah, Goodra is definitely going to be good. I almost forgot about Goodra. How could I forget about our friend Goodra? Yeah, Goodra, Dragon, Steel. Pretty sure that's going to be good. Yeah, Steel Dragon's definitely good. I mean, Dialga's usually pretty good when it can be used in the competitive format. Yo, what's up, Gokon? You've been using Lapras on Unite. Is that the most recent addition to the game? What's its kit similar to? I honestly haven't played in a while, but like, I'm glad that you're enjoying the new character that's up, like, released. Yeah, it has great natural bulk, for sure. Goodra, like, honestly, underexplored even in its regular form. It's not really the most offensive presence, but it has, like, very good bulk. Alright. I'm gonna have to Sassifrass out here. Dang. Are you by chance there, Ada? Dang. This is crazy. No luck on this Basculin. Are you down to give me a boost by chance, or are you busy in Breath of the Wild? Yo, this is insane, chat. I feel very unlucky. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I beat the Typhlosion already. Oh, Landers is back. I bought 3 of the remote raid passes before the update happened. Because I think I had like 400 gold or something in this game. So I just like, I got them. I feel like it's gonna be impossible. Like I doubt I'll, like, I don't know. I don't even know if I'll ever raid again. Like maybe in person. I don't really know what the climate. Wait, are you kidding me? Yo! I just found the shiny. Oh. What? That was crazy. That was nuts. Yeah, that's sick. That's a good way to get it. I'm gonna catch it in a regular Pokeball. I should have saved. What if it has takedown? Oh my gosh, please don't have a move like takedown or double edge. I think it can learn those moves. Yeah, I'm still down for a boost. We'll figure out what we'll find something to hunt. Please don't kill yourself, or I'm gonna be really sad because I didn't save. Oh wait, yeah, I could run away. I'm a risk taker, chat. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should run away. Wait, okay, so far no, okay, actually, we've seen 3 of the moves. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Come on, please. Yes. Okay, we got very lucky there. It could have been really bad. Alright, nice. Yo, that was crazy. All I had to do was reset and I got it. Alright, let's see. Well, it might not have a mark. That's fine. Alright, I'll put that in there. We'll save. I'm glad that we actually got it. That was like way more effortless than I expected it. I mean, granted, we've been sitting here for like 2 hours hunting this Pokemon, which is kind of crazy. But I'm thankful I got it. So today we've gotten a... Here, let's look what we got. I don't know if I'll do another outbreak. What are some good isolated, like, hunts? I kind of want to do Growlithe. Can you force spawn Mimikyu? Like, if I do a fairy sandwich, can I force Mimikyu in the forest? Because I kind of want a shiny Mimikyu. Is this the right area for it? I'm trying to remember. Is it Tag Tree Thicket? Zacian is so OP and Crosslook gets no buffs. Ah, I see. Can you force spawns for Mimikyu? I don't remember. I imagine if we do a fairy sandwich, it would be. Yeah, you're right. It is horrible. I think, isn't this where Passimian is? I did the Passimian hunt and it's so bad. Yeah, the shiny hunting in this area is just really atrocious. Here, actually, yeah, how about if you're down to give me a fairy boost? Oh, wait, but actually I guess I wouldn't be upset if I found Grimmsnarl's, like, whatever it's called. I don't even remember what that thing is called. Impadimp. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, maybe Ghost. Does it spawn? Does Mimikyu spawn during the day? Oh, wait, there's an Indeedee raid. Does anyone want to join this for fun? I technically already have the attack, no attack one now because it's Chimchar, but... Alright, we'll do Ghost, but I'm gonna host this real quick if anyone wants to join it. I'll put the code up on the stream. Feel free. Fire, Indeedee. You know what, I'll just run my raid bun. Alright, cool. Let's do this raid real quick and then I'll do a fairy boost. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that Lapras. Isn't there like some Lapras I can catch and go? If you want to join this, feel free. But it's no big deal. Definitely appreciate people tuning into the stream tape. Everyone's having a great weekend. Definitely just chilling out. Got, I think, 2 shiny Togetic. Got myself a shiny Barbaroach, and now I finally got my Basculin after about 2 hours. And yeah, let's do a photobomb actually. I think we still have 4 photobomb shinies. So excited to eat some lunch or dinner after this. Thanks for joining the raid. Look at that. All those cords down there. I'll just go for Howl and I'll power up everyone's attack. Just want to get the heart in my Exeggutor, why not? Let me catch this one first. We'll evolve one of our shinies on stream to Togekiss as well. Should be an easy enough raid. Raid 5s are just so easy to take down. You can kind of get spicy with them if you're down. Oh wait, let me give it a pin app for that one quest. For Iron Man. I'm gonna give us an attack chair. Go for it, team. It's I like the dash bun because it has a little versatility. Like you can solo Typhlosion with this build, or you can bring it into like raids as a support Pokemon. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's check. Yeah, it's just an Eevee. Maybe that was an event Eevee if I did that during the... in the Charizard raids, that makes sense. It's a pretty good... I feel like even in competitive Pokemon, it's like a little underexplored right now. Alright. That's all good, Chimchar. It's totally fine, we're just chilling anyways. There's no rush. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I'm running mine as a mix attacker, but only because I go for snarls on like stuff like Typhlosion to weaken special attack. And then the fire move just boosts my physical defense. So you can't really kill it. And you just heal back all your health with Shelldell. It's nice for group play. Like I run workup and Howl because I just run workup when I'm playing by myself if I'm soloing. Here, let me catch this. Or Yeah, for the most part, it's like good for group play too, because I can just go for Howl and power up all physical attackers. It's all good. I was like half paying. I'm not gonna lie, like I completely wasn't paying attention to that raid on like a serious level, so I probably could have done that for you. All right, let's check the IVs of this. That's the only reason why I caught this. I appreciate you joining though, Ada. That's really nice of you to help. You could make me just sit here and mindlessly press buttons. Alright, I'm ready for that boost now too, whenever you're ready. Yeah, I know. Alright, see, it's pretty bad. I'm just gonna transfer this indeedy. Alright, I'm ready now. Let me head over to the Union Circle. So there's about 32 minutes left in Go. I'm gonna try to hunt Mimikyu. Yeah, we all have the same IVs. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All mine that I've ever caught in my game have had best in attack. Which has been unfortunate, but you know, that's how the game is right now. I still wonder if it was a mistake to allow Indeedee to have Trick Room on it. Because the female one at least. Alright, thanks, Ada. Alright, we're gonna get this fairy boost, which maybe will somehow send some of that luck over to Go as well, which obviously won't happen, but we live in a magical place here as a little digital picture on your device. I'm just a 2D image to you. Am I even a real person? I'm AI. I'm chat GPT. Whatever it's called. That's me. I'm one of the most advanced AI algorithms on the planet. Imagine like a real streamer like actually like make it like a new streamer just like rises and like that's their whole gimmick is that they're trying to pretend they're AI. Like it's like the opposite of AI. Impersonating someone. I don't know. My mind works in unique ways. That could be like a nice premise for like a show. Or a movie, you know? Come on, Hollywood. If you want a unique idea, I have it right here for you. Just trust me on this one. People will love it. We get a 98% critic and audience score like. It will create world peace with this cinematic masterpiece. Alright, I really appreciate this Ada as always. Whenever I need a re-upped on my, you know, when I need my things, you're there. We just meet you in the alleyway, you give me my sandwich. I throw away the lunch my girlfriend made me. I'm just... I don't care about my cholesterol. I may look healthy. But imagine a world where you just can't do what you like. Can't eat the food you want without harming your body. Oh wait, it's a ghost boost you gave me. This is better, to be honest. Thank you. This is much better, Ada. Thank you for just having a mind of your own. I don't know why you said that. Thanks for just ignoring me, I guess. Because I was wrong. I was just like sitting here talking about fairy boost. You were determined to give me the correct boost. I was just aloof in my ways. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyways, let me go back over to where we might in fact find ourselves. This Mimikyu. I feel like the Pokemon's kind of like a sleeper here. Like it's like a sleeper pick in VGC. I kind of just want to have a shiny in case I ever want to build one. Like it could actually be like a good Flutter Mane check. Word, sounds good to me. I mean, I don't even know if Mimikyu spawns during the day. Like, that's one of the issues, I guess. Like, I feel like it might. Like, there are ghosts that do spawn in the day, but I will admit I don't even know if Mimikyu does. Okay, wait, there it is. Alright, I see him. So it's like a... Isn't it like a silverish show and tell? I'm gonna bring up a picture of Mimikyu. Oh wow. Holy smokes! They're everywhere. Yeah, there's a lot here. Wait, is this... Oh yeah, it's like black and white, that's right. So instead of it being like light on the tail, it's like dark. Well, let me bring up a picture of it real quick, just so I can be looking at it. One second. Make sure I'm like... Oh, yeah, I see, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That should be... I feel like kind of obvious. Because it's kind of like tinted yellow. I mean, I don't know. I feel like with how close they are and such, we should be able to tell. I mean, to be fair, none of these even look yellow. I don't know, I wonder because there's so many here. I feel like we'll get lucky and find it. This seems like a super... Oh my gosh! I got a shiny Togetic, I didn't even realize. Nice. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, it's kind of hard with the lighting to see everything perfectly. Cool. Regardless, this seems like a pretty solid area to just check them in. I think the cheeks would be a good thing to look for, to indicate. Because, like, the cheeks are not red. They're like gray. So if we see something like that, that's how we can kind of tell. Yeah, as long as it looks at us, we should be able to tell if it's shiny or not. I think that's like the main thing that makes it like really identifiable. Yeah, the spawn rate looks super solid over here. Thanks, Ada, again. I really appreciate you taking some time to boost me. It's always nice to get, like... I'm glad they never tried to fix that. I don't even know if they can fix it, like, realistically. Because it would punish people that just got, like, that have a bad host. Like if their host has bad connection and you didn't save before, you know, and you just lose your boost because they couldn't keep the room together properly. Because the internet is trash. Or just maybe Nintendo Online is not that great. That's also a thing. Yo, I'd be so pumped to get this. It's kind of funny because I have like so many teams I've built for VGC that are all, like almost all shiny, if not all shiny Pokemon. And I bet you people think I like just gen them like that. I sometimes think that when I see people with all shiny teams. I feel like it's a thought you can't think. But it feels good to know that, like, I literally have like visual evidence of like pretty much all my hunts in this game. Oops. But yeah, Mimikyu, definitely very interesting. Especially with like Shadow Sneak priority, you can definitely punish Fluttermane. And Disguise is a pretty solid ability to have. Allowing yourself to be immune to one attack. Yeah. Oops. It's actually kind of crazy how much they spawn over here. This is a super good spot to hunt for it. I mean, maybe it's the only spot, but yeah, I would not do an outbreak for a Pokemon like this. This is so much more fun than just sitting in the same little area and checking very limited spawns. So I get like a little caught up there. Still no luck on the Mimikyu. But, yeah. I'm mainly just looking at the faces. Anyone that doesn't have a little rosy cheeks here, that's a shiny. I mean, for all we know, it just sticks out even more. I mean, some of these you can kind of tell they're like yellow. Like, I don't feel like me to check all of these. They all look the same. Yo, what is up, Mr. Joe? It's great to see you, bro. How's everything going? Shout out to Mr. Joe, best mod in the world. Except when he's not here. I'm just joking. I'm kidding, you're still the best mod, even off duty. Let's see here. I was telling Mr. Joe he should start like a company where he like has a pickup truck and it's called Mr. Joe's Gaming. And whenever you just want to like play with someone in a multiplayer game but you don't have a friend that can play, he'll let you call Mr. Joe and he just shows up with like his console and like he has like every system, every third party game and accessory, obscure stuff. He's just a phone call away. I'm doing well, bro. Just like checking for Mimikyu shiny here while I'm like finishing up community day. I think I got 3 Togetic just from sitting here. I need to play some Final Fantasy, to be honest. I've been wanting to play that. I just haven't found time. Yeah, these ones are... It's actually easier than it originally felt like. I really hope that we can manage to get the shiny Mimikyu. No luck. Show me that smile. It is kind of like it just got put through a filter, like this shiny. Like they just put like a gray skull over it. I think I caught three shinies. I haven't evolved anything just yet. Danielle, there was a 98% Togetic here earlier when I started the stream, and Danielle got the shiny. That was kind of cool. Yeah, she got very, very lucky. I think she pretty much like stopped playing right after she got that. I mean, I can't blame her. I think she probably just like checked it because I was like, "Oh, you should check it. Why not?" It's guaranteed. Wait, is that it? I think this is it. Pretty sure this is the shiny. Yes! Alright, we had to save before. So many cool different Pokeballs. Premier Ball could be fun. Timer Ball could be cool. Or Luxury Ball. Yeah, this one was way faster. I'm telling you, like, I definitely am in this camp of, like, outbreaks are hit or miss in this game. Like, sometimes you can find it before you even, like, finish the 60 knockouts. Sometimes you just show up to the mass outbreak, the shinies there. The odds are good once you knock out the 60, but it definitely feels like... That was one of the longer ones I've done in a while, like 2 hours with the same spot. That's brutal. I'm trying to think what I want to catch this in. I like the Timer Ball. Yeah, I agree. I think Timer Ball is a really cool one for it. Yeah, this was a ghost sandwich. So in this area, it's like really good for Mimikyu when you use the ghost power. It completely takes over most of the spawns in Tag Tree Forest. Alright, we can't false swipe it unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to try our luck with throwing this. I'm nowhere comfortable attacking this thing. I mean, technically we can attack it. Like, do they all get disguise? I'm pretty sure they all get disguise, right? Alright, I'll attack it once. That way, like, it does a little bit of damage with disguise. And then I'll keep throwing timer balls. Yeah, I did see that. Where did I see that at? Was it on Austin John Plays, or was it like Hoodlum Scrafty or something? I saw... I know what you're talking about. There was like a whole like debate about it. I mean, let's be real, like, these gens, those are like a conversation people have because they have the like ability in like you're able to be more like picky about your balls that you use in this game. Like in past gens, you would not be like sitting here like caring if someone caught something in a quick ball because a lot of Pokemon just die, or you can't like guarantee you're actually going to catch them in previous gens. So I'm not like, I understand like people who like, I think it's super fun to, you know, mix and match your Pokeballs with like aesthetic. But I also feel like the people that are very judgmental on it are just like, come on bro, it doesn't matter. Yo, Mancake VR, welcome. I'm trying to catch this shiny Mimikyu right now. That's a good point. Do I have sleep? I technically don't on me at the moment. Right now, we're not in the worst situation. I'm gonna keep just throwing Timer Ball for a few more tries. But yeah, you're right. It would be way better if we had a status. Wait, what? Wait, what did it just do? I wasn't even paying attention. Did it learn Mimic? Oh, it used Mimic, right? Is that what it did? Yeah, it's super fun. You're shiny hunting Cyndaquil? Good luck on hatching a shiny Cyndaquil. Well, Gallade can't hit this with False Swipe. Oh, but it has Hypnosis. That's a great point. That's a really good point. It at least has Hypnosis. I do need a Gallade. I'm just like attached to this Scyther. Alright, we got our Mimikyu. That's sick. That was really fast, honestly. Let's check it out here. Please have a mark. Ooh! Yo, this is one of the coolest. I've never gotten this mark before. 0 energy mark. I've never even seen this. Mimikyu the Apathetic. This is a great mark. Yo, that is actually pretty dope. It does. That's so good. Yo, I'm definitely gonna build that for VGC at some point. Yo, that's sick. Let me just put it over here. That's so cool, yo. Alright, well we got that, so... I'm pretty satisfied with that. I don't feel like I need to get a second one. It's such a cool title. Like, I get a lot of duplicates of, like, Uncommon Mark and such. You know, those don't really excite me. They don't get me going. But that's the first time I've ever caught in a Pokemon with that specific mark. So, I'll take it, yeah. I'd probably hunt for another one if I didn't have a mark. Just to try my luck, but yeah. I'm gonna go see if I can force spawn something else now. Yeah, like maybe we can try the Imps. Or some type of Grimmsnarl. Because that's a pretty cool one to have too. You have the Iron Thorns or the Sleepy Mark. That's a sick one to have. Someone traded you a shiny Iron Valiant with a rare mark? What? That's crazy. Maybe they didn't know. I remember when the game first came out, I was even like checking random Pokemon from like Wonder Trades. Like things that aren't even good, but I was just like checking them to see if they had marks. Because you can actually get a mark. There's one mark that is unique to Wonder Trade or Surprise Trades, excuse me, that's what it's called. In this game, there's like a mark that can, I think it's like 1 in 100 or like 1 in 1000. I don't remember the odds. But there's like a slight chance that when you trade with someone, that both Pokemon will receive this like it's like 1 in a million or something, or 1 in I don't remember what it's called. You might know what I'm talking about, but it's a pretty rare mark in the game. Snorlax? Yeah, that'd be sick. I bet you Snorlax will be in a transfer in, or like DLC. Yeah, I mean, it's like you did a legitimate trade. They probably just didn't notice type of thing. Like maybe it was like a duplicate and they don't care about marks, or maybe they never even thought like that was a thing. Who really knows? You know what? Instead of hunting the Grimmsnarl for the rest of this boost, maybe I'll go try to find the dog. Does the dog spawn in Area 0? I don't remember. I can't remember what it's called. Dashbun, and it's like a little puppy form. Thanks for tuning in today. We're going to finish up Community Day here within like 8 minutes. I'm going to evolve some of my catches. Oh wait, actually before it's over, I have 3 more photo bombs. Here, I'm gonna actually go to a different area. Let's go more towards where the doggo spawns typically. Alright, actually let me check the incense spawn first. Oh nice! That's so sick you got a shiny Ghastly. Oh wait, I'm doing ghosts. What am I talking about? I forgot I was doing ghost sandwich, not fairy. I'm still on that. Okay, so is it nighttime? I guess it is, so... Was it nighttime before? Like, I don't remember. Maybe it was. I haven't been paying attention. I think Mimikyu spawns during the day regardless. I almost forgot, I have a ghost. I was thinking the wrong boost entirely. Thankfully I kind of corrected myself. I only wasted maybe a couple minutes. Are there any ghosts? What's a good place to hunt ghosts at? Mischievous could be cool, I just don't know, it's just kind of random, I guess. I could just run around, right? Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Let me get these final photo bombs in too. 2 more I have. Yeah, I mean, it's a shiny goodness gracious. It's a shiny boost that's for free, so it's like, whatever. You know, if we don't get another shiny, but I want to absolutely try. Air turbines. Here, let me go over. I remember, Banette spawns over here at least. I know for a fact, so. We'll head over here and see. I mean, I don't have a Shuppet or Banette in this game, so maybe those would be a... Mischievous is cool though. But I feel like Mischievous does spawn over here also. Oh wait, the teacup also does, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know if I want to hunt the teacup. I already have one. I mean, I heard there was like a glitch where you can't even get the rarer... Like, it doesn't spawn the rare... Like, if you do a sandwich boost, it doesn't spawn the rare shiny of the teacup. Like, the authentic form or whatever. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard... Or maybe it's like in Outbreaks it doesn't work. Or like, I think it's like if you use the force shinies, whatever. I'm just gonna run around aimlessly on the map, to be honest. I think... Yeah, see, like, there's some Mischievous that spawn occasionally, so we're in a good spot to just kind of like... Oh, wow. Not that I want another one of this, but I would be down to get one that had a mark on it. Okay, let's check this Togetic. Don't see shiny. Yeah, this is solid. I mean, it's relatively open enough that we could see everything clearly. Yeah, I think you have to see, like, there's like some sort of like stamp or sticker underneath it that like that shows if it's like what form it is. If it has it or if it doesn't. I think it has to have it to be the authentic or whatever it's called. Antique. Alright, it's about 4 more minutes here in Community Day. Will I be fortunate to get one more shiny? I might be able to claim that Lapras as well on stream. Did something happen with Lapras recently? That they're like doing all these like random Lapras events? Because they added Lapras and Unite, and then they're having this random one Lapras that you can do for a special quest line. At least these shinies are really obvious if we see them from a distance. We don't really have to spend a lot of time like guessing and getting super close to them. When granted, we're gonna have to be careful when we find it. I think we have to like actually throw our Pokemon out to start the battle, unless we sneak up on it. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe, I mean, I was thinking like in Japan, they actually make Pokemon ambassadors of different like things. And I was like, maybe there was something with Lapras in Japan where they like made it an ambassador of something, and they're just having an event. And to us, it like has no real significance. It's just like a thing. But it could just be because of Unite as well. But I was thinking like maybe even the Unite thing is because of this. But again, I'm just like completely speculating. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen an image of Lapras in regards to it being something like that in Japan. But I don't know. I'm also just like... Okay, there's about 1 more minute left here. I don't know if we'll get a spawn. We're definitely not going to get an incense spawn before it's over. We might potentially get a wild spawn, but I feel like it's highly doubtful that we're going to get it. But yeah, we're just going to wait it out here and see what's up. How much time do I got left on this? We got 6 minutes left on this ghost boost in Scarlet and Violet. Oh wait, I did get one more. Is it shiny? It does not look like it is. More than likely that is our final Togetic spawn of the event. Let's see. That's a good theory too, Mr. Joe. Lapras was named Taurus Ambassador a few years ago. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess like it's just like an iconic Pokemon. Maybe it is just like promotion for Unite. Because I mean, I feel like Buzzwole did come out very similar timing in Unite as it did in Go, if I remember correctly. I remember thinking about that, like, I don't think it was coincidence. Like, there was, like, Go Fest hype around Buzzwole. It was, like, you know... I even, like, played Unite again to play Buzzwole. It's just one of those Pokemon that I find extremely, like, interesting as, like, a design choice. I typically like bug Pokemon, and it's just one of those designs that's, like, super fascinating. That it's, like, a mosquito, but he's a bodybuilder, and he's also just, like, super vain. It's just such a weird Pokemon that, I don't know, I tend to like weird stuff like that. I mean, it's just crazy to think a mosquito, it's like full of blood, and it's just like flexing, like it's like on a beach. It's silly. More of that, you know? Like, I've never really watched the anime, like, extensively over the last few years or anything, but especially like during Sun and Moon, I just remember watching clips of the Pokemon in the anime, and I just thought how ridiculous it is. It just like poses. Very goofy Pokemon, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna let my incense finish and go, then I'm gonna evolve some Togekiss, or Togetic into Togekiss. Take a look at our haul. Actually, maybe I'll do one now. Let's see if we have any. Oh wow, actually. Hold on real quick. You know, some of these already look like I could probably... I don't really play that much anymore. Like, I used to play Go Battle League a lot. I don't really play that much, but I still build the stuff because I never really know if I'll ever like get back into it like I used to. But I mean, I've just been having fun chilling. Oh crap, I just realized I only have 1% battery. Alright, let me evolve one of my shinies at least on stream. There we go. I didn't even realize my phone was about to die. Here we go. Shiny Togetic. Doesn't look any different, really, aside the pattern color swap. And there you go. That's another community day in the bag. Guess I'll just claim my Lapras off stream. I'll record it whenever I claim it. If I do end up getting a shiny. Who knows? I'm just gonna evolve. I'm just gonna evolve another one while we have the time. This one might be good for Great League, actually. So I have about 2 minutes left. Very nice. I mean, you don't really have to evolve a shiny if you don't want to. I mean, if you're never even going to use it competitively, you don't really even need the legacy move. But you could also just wait until the end of the year roundup, right? Yeah, I ended up getting the Basculin. I got a Basculin and a Mimikyu since I last saw you. I'm actually like going to be ending my stream. Oh wait, that's way too high for Great League. I'm going to be ending my stream here soon. After this sandwich boost is up. I'm just finishing up this ghost boost to see if I get any extra shinies during it. But I'm going to end my stream shortly after that. Today we got the Basculin, which I'm happy about. We got ourselves a Mimikyu, which I had the 0 energy mark, which was super cool. That's the first time I've ever gotten that mark. And we also got the Barbaroach when we were looking for Basculin. Shiny-wise in Go, let me just recap. I got 3 shinies, which I'm happy with. You know, I wasn't really expecting to get many sitting here at home, but I'm very much happy with that haul. And actually, real quick, before I leave, let me check this box. What the? I'm not doing that. You got a shiny Weedle, that's awesome. That's random, but congrats on that. Let me check this real quick. It's a Furfro. No luck on a shiny one, which I'm pretty sure it could be shiny and Go. Alright. And we're about to end our stream here soon. So, what do we got, like 30 seconds left? Alright, I guess I'll kind of do my outro while we're sitting here with our last 30 seconds. Thank you all for tuning into the stream today. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. Definitely consider liking, commenting, subscribing to the YouTube Daily Sassifrass. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually getting really close to 1K subs. I'm like super hype about that. With that being said, thanks for tuning in today, and 12 seconds left. The Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, for tuning in. And I'll see you on Monday. I think Monday I'll have an update on like what we're gonna be doing for the week, because I want to do a drawing stream at some point. So take care and peace out. It was nice hanging as always. Bye. I'm gonna go eat some good food right now, that's for sure. Peace.